I changed the locks on the door, and I
Oh boy.
packed all of her belongings.
Shut
And when
the hell
she
up.
came home on Sunday night and rang the bell because she couldn't get in, her keys didn't work.
We're talking about who cheats more, men or women. Me and Justin believe women cheat more. Jade believes men cheat
On it? Yeah, I mean,
more. All right, so
it's
let me give my 2 cents here, and Jade, Justin, you guys can chime in. So, Justin, we already established the 80-20 rule here, right?
Yeah.
And Jade, the 80-20 rule, if you don't know what it is essentially a dating rule which I believe holds very true, and that's that 80% of women are dating or sleeping with 20% of men, the top 20% of men.
really
Essentially, we're saying that 80% of men are invisible to most women.
okay.
So, given that, I feel like when women look at the topic of cheating, they're looking at the top 20% of men. Of
Okay.
course, the top 20% of men have the options to cheat, and they may cheat more, of course. But overall, women, I believe, cheat more because that bottom 80% of guys, they don't have the options. That's one aspect of it. Another aspect of it is women, you all just have so many more possibilities and so many more options. Every time you all go out into the street, you're getting hit with numbers and dicks and then guys and all kinds of shit just flying at you. Any guy that talks to you is going to want to try to smash. That I mean, especially Jade, a pretty girl like you get hit on constantly. I'm sure.
I
As
mean,
good
yeah.
looking as a guy, yeah, as good looking as a guy might be. Sorry, Justin, we don't get hit on like y'all do. So y'all just have a lot more possibilities. Also, men, like you said earlier, men get caught constantly. Why? Because men and women cheat differently. Men, we need to have the hotel room. We need to make sure the logistics are worked out. Blah blah blah. We leave a paper trail on our credit card, whatever it is. Women, I believe, cheat on the margins. Meaning, a guy, for me to cheat on my wife, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm going out of work for a conference and blah blah blah, and I gotta work out logistics and all this stuff. Whatever. A woman will tell you, "Hey, I'm going to the grocery store." Okay, she goes to the grocery store. She stops by the side dude's house for about 20 minutes, does her thing, then goes to the store, gets a couple things, and comes back with the excuse of there was a long line.
But have you seen that? Have you
I
ever?
have. I have. I've seen it, and I've had a lot of friends who've gone through it. I think it happens quite a bit, actually.
Okay.
Women cheat differently than men. Women cheat on the margins, and I think the law of large numbers just it's too clear in that women have just way too many more
So
options, way too many more chances.
she's asking, have you seen it? So this is why I love having these
Yes.
conversations because we've all been through experiences. And Jade, you're still a little young. You might, there's some
Yeah, that's another thing.
I
horror
know that.
stories
Yeah.
to be had still.
Yeah. Okay.
Be
All
careful
right.
out there.
I
So
will say I have been cheated on, and I've been the guy that she cheated with, and I've seen it on both sides.
I've been the girl that she cheated with, and I didn't even know. I didn't even know. Or he cheated with.
Yeah, the side girl doesn't always know she's the side girl. But
Doesn't know.
here's the thing: even if she does, the side girl always wants to be the main girl.
oh, always,
Hmm.
bro. So I got a story for you. I
Go
was
ahead.
like 21 years old, uh, young
That,
pup in love. I
was that
thought,
back in the summer of '69?
yeah, basically
Yeah.
summer love. Thought I was in love. Moved in with a girl, and she started spending hours at night, like late at work. Supposedly, she was lasering her own legs. She worked at like a plastic surgery center, and
Okay.
I just thought it was weird. I was gonna get her a snowboard for Christmas, and like a couple days before Christmas, she comes home with a snowboard, and like there was just this dude that was hanging out with her at work, and I just had this weird feeling. And I had a band at the time, so I had a show one night, and my girl out of nowhere gets all dolled up, and like she's going out with her girlfriends, but like she was looking really good, like way better than she had looked in a long time. Like,
Mhm.
you know what I mean?
Like better than you've seen her.
I
I need
had
to
my
I need to get a little.
manager,
I need to get a proper red flag.
my
I need a really
manager
good.
at my manager at the time. had told me like, yo, there's something up with that. He warned me. He's like, there's something up with her tonight, bro. The vibe she's giving me and the way she's dressed. And I remembered she didn't come home that night. She did not come home that night. So I was calling her till the wee morning hours, didn't come home. Answers me the next day. Oh, I stayed at some DJ's house with my girlfriend. Like, we're just here hanging out. I'm sorry, my phone died, blah, 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 the whole spiel. Same thing happens the next night. She doesn't come home.
Oh, no.
You know what I did? I went to Home Depot. I bought a bunch of boxes. I changed the locks on the door, and I
Okay.
packed all of her belongings.
Shut
And
the hell
she
up.
came home on Sunday night and rang the bell because she couldn't get in. Her keys didn't work. And she's like, what's up with the lock? I'm like, you don't live here anymore. And she was like, what do you mean? I'm like, I opened the door a little bit. I'm like, you see all the boxes? I'm like, that's all yours. So call whoever you got to call, but you don't live here anymore.
Well done.
Wow.
I endorse that.
So did you find out who?
She ended up moving right in with that dude. I made it easier for him. I even packed her up for him. Like, here you go, sir.
And here's another societal thing that's been kind of been drilled into us. And Jade, I don't know how this works on the female side. You can maybe tell us. But if my girl is cheating, unless the dude's my best friend or somebody I know and somebody that knows who we're dating, I have no issue with the dude. It's all on the girl.
Oh,
I'm not
yeah.
gonna come in and try to beat up the dude. The dude's just trying to do his thing. It's all on the girl, for me.
Well, for a girl, you guys have to literally, it's like you're giving yourself. You have to open yourself to a man. You have to give yourself to a
Right.
man.
Yeah.
I could literally go walk down the block, see an attractive girl. I don't even need to know her name to sleep with her. And I won't ever see her again.
I don't know who the girls you're trying to sleep with, but that is
No.
not me.
I'm just saying that men in general we're biologically, I'm not saying I would go do this. I'm saying
No,
that this is how we're wired.
This is like all new. I've never heard that before.
Well,
Really?
yeah, man. We don't really have a big threshold of things we need to sleep with somebody. We'll grab a random girl at the club and we'll, do whatever we have to do. Women,
This is
I
just
feel,
make-
need more of an emotional attachment.
Wait,
They need more indicators of attraction.
I'm more interested in Jade's reaction to this.
Go ahead.
This is just making me not want to have a relationship even more because what I just like told you guys about the whole like me texting like Joel when I was dating Justin, like that happened. So like it's like just red flags after red flags after red flags with men. For real.
For real.
Well, we are the top 20% of men, so we have.